the solar maxima every 11 years, which we're in. And in this case, if you take this graphic full screen for a minute, it's a case of what we call coronal mass ejections. It's big waves of plasma energized particles that get blown off from the sun, come in towards the earth, and they kind of mess with our magnetic field. That magnetic field, those charged particles come down to near the Earth's surface in the uppermost layer, the ionosphere, and that brings us that aurora borealis, but also charged particles, magnetic field interference. That's why you saw that it could be dealing with things that could interfere with our radio signals, but I don't think it's the big one for us. Our own WDSU Live Doppler radar is here, and let's go in and show you where we've got the rain. Again, while the Doppler radar out of Slidell is being moved, this is our only Doppler radar in town. Light rain Picayune. We got some moderate showers now. Kentwood to Hammond as that's moving through. It's kind of southwest-northeast movement. Homa had this little batch of at least moderate rain move through. That'll be to Raceland, Lockport before you know it. Got some scattered showers, lower Plaquemines, lower Jefferson, lower Lafourche. But I want to put this in motion. This is the interference around our radar, speaking of that. But you got a little rain you can see right there, moving right in New Orleans. West Bank, Marrero, Harvey to Belchase, and over East Bank, Kenner getting light rain, Luling to Norco, Laplace getting that little light rain too. So it's just light rain tonight, but watch what's going to happen in our short-term forecast in a bit. Could turn to heavier rain tomorrow morning. Now, actual recorded rainfall has been on the order of a few hundredths, maybe a tenth of an inch, but I have checked other locations for rainfall totals. Kenilworth's put together nearly a third of an inch, Thibodaux over a quarter, Lutcher the same, and about a few hundredths to a few tenths of an inch other places as well. Now, real-time temperatures, this is about as cool as we're going to be, and from here on out, we're actually going to warm up. We'll get to that. It's a warm front moving through. Let's take a look at the bigger picture. It's this system here, and that's the warm front. Behind the warm front is warmer air that's overtaking the region as that front moves through. We've got several rounds of rain to come with it. One wave, two waves, and maybe a third wave to come through overnight Saturday into Sunday. But the way most of our storms have been starting to shape up, it looks to be maybe the overnight hours is going to be most of our rain. Short-term forecast lines up pretty well here. Wants to show some heavier rain developing late tonight and could be here tomorrow morning. So there's a chance around 5 to 7 during that morning drive. It could be some hefty rain. Now, at one point there was a chance maybe some of those storms could be severe and the risk was west and maybe some locally heavy rain. I don't think that's stacking up, and it's most likely to stay west if it does. As for temperatures, why we will warm, this is lining up pretty well with the recent trends, and that's a little bit cooler. We got some spots a little warmer, but just to give you an idea, by about midnight and just after, that's the coolest part of the day as we get up. It's actually going to be mild, upper 60s to near 70, but take a look at that forecast. This is a little bit different than the previous one, but still shows a pretty small band of potentially heavy showers and storms could be here tomorrow morning, so give it extra time. Then we get a break during the day, might even see a few rays of sun before the next big wave of rain comes. We might actually get near 80, a little bit more sun, wouldn't be surprised the low 80s, but that fuels potentially strong to maybe severe storms. And look at this. This is the main event, folks. Overnight Friday into Saturday, and this could be waves of heavier rain and storms, maybe strong wind gusts and small rotation within. And that's why there is a very low-level threat of a storm being severe that extends all the way up to Alabama and Florida. But the heavy rain threat for me still tops my list of what's to come, especially if that forecast was right. Take a look at how much rain could stack up. If that was right in that forecast, several inches of rain could be here by Saturday morning. That's why that's topping my severe impact list, which is why it's a weather impact day tomorrow night. Now into Saturday for our holiday parade, I'm looking at things starting to let up. Might be some scattered showers, but right now, most of that rain confined to the early morning hours. I think we're into the 70s. So I'll go with a chance of showers and storms morning to midday, but by midday to afternoon, I think we can get a few rays of sun to come through. And we head in through the weekend, most of the rain is going to start to fall all apart by Sunday. Then by Sunday into next week, we're just talking about a little cooler and chillier weather starting to settle in. WDSU first warning weather 7-day forecast. Again, overnight showers and maybe that storm potential tomorrow. Deja Brown with traffic. Damon Singleton with the weather will be coming in. Meteorologist Damon Singleton. Little break and the weather impact day tomorrow night. That could be the main event of storms, and I'll be here all night taking you through it.